Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be installing the LED fog lights from Headlight Revolution, the GTR. I think they're the level 2. They do have a lifetime warranty, thank goodness, because my truck has a lift. Some of my inner fender had to be cut out. I did call them. They said these things, I forget what IPX rating they have, but they said they're made for to get wet and stuff like that. So just because part of my inner fender is gone, doesn't affect the warranty on them, shouldn't affect the light at all. So let's see what's in the box. I wanted to do this before we took it outside and see what all's in this box. I've not opened it yet and looked at it either, so we're gonna find out together. Let's put the camera down. A little bit more. So here's what comes in the box. It's actually a pretty nice box. So you open this, inside here should be the lights, I would think, or the bulbs, or other words. Yes, there are your two fog light replacements. Nothing else in that box. So in this box, we have, looks like wiring harness and some zip ties and another wiring harness. Now I could have swore they said that these things had replaceable parts over these so that you could increase and decrease the output level. But apparently they've changed that. Maybe this is actually a generation 3 or something. I don't actually see that on the box. But it's an IP67 waterproof rating. But no, I don't actually see that. It is the 3rd generation. So this is the 3rd generation instead of the 2nd generation. So these should be even brighter than the other iteration of this light. I didn't even know they had a 3rd generation out, because in the video, all they show is the 2nd generation. So now we're gonna get you outside. This should be an easy install. I may not show you zip tying it. I probably will zip tie it, but I may not show that. So I'm gonna show you how to install them though. So let's get this outside and show you how it's done. Okay, like I said before, this should be a really easy install, especially considering I don't have any inner fender just from here down. So it should be really easy to get to this bulb. All you have to do, and I set you inside, so this might be actually a better view than you get from a lot of people doing this install video. You just squeeze this little tab right here, and this should unplug. Actually, I may just pop the bulb out and then do it. It's probably easier to do it that way if I was guessing. It did turn. It looks like it should come out right there, because it did turn. Maybe that actually stops it. Maybe you actually have to unplug this prior to taking that out. I bet that actually stops it from unplugging, and now you can turn. That's what it was. You do actually have to unplug this harness before you take this bulb out. There is a stop here to stop it from accidentally coming unplugged. So here's what your factory bulb looks like. Now we'll take one of the new LED bulbs, stick it back in here and line up the tabs. Let's see if I can figure out which way they line up. Not sure which way they line up, but we'll actually try to figure that out. Hold against the front. There we go. And it's locked in. Should be. Yep, it's locked in right there, and you're good to go. So now you have to take one of your plugs. There is arrows on this and an arrow on this. Just line up the 2 arrows, pop those together, and now plug this back up just like you unplugged it. Like so. Like that right there, and that should do it. Now, like I said, I still have to zip tie all this up. Let me get you out front and see if that works. Okay, so here's the fog light. I'm gonna go inside and turn them on. Let's see if it comes on. And as you can see, we do have a very bright fog light now. So it did work. Let me go turn it back off. While we're thinking about it, just a comparison, see how bright this one is? Look how yellowish that one looks compared to the one I just put in. Crazy difference, crazy. Okay, now for the other side, it'll be just like that side. You have to unplug this little tab first, which they can be a little sticky if they've been on your truck for a little while. Just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Hopefully it pops loose like mine just did. There is some dirt and debris in it. Now you have to turn this same direction, do the other side, and pull the bulb out. And there's the factory bulb. Here's the LED. You do it just like you did the other side. Put it in till you figure out which way it lines up. It should just pop in once it's lined up. There we go. I think. Yep. There it is. I'll make sure it's in there good. Don't want it falling out. Next, we'll take our wiring that they sent us. Then again, you have the two, I don't know if you can see this, there is a little arrow right here. It's right here at the top. There's also a corresponding arrow on this. Just line up the two arrows. A motorcycle went by, sorry. Make sure those are plugged in good. Then plug these in. Like so. That pops together. Now let's get you out and make sure this one works. So as you can see, there's the fog light. Let's see if it works. And we have another bright fog light. So as you can see, very, very easy install. Very, very easy. Lots of loud trucks and cars here, I'm sorry. Very easy install. Anybody can really do this. Now all I have to do is just zip tie my cables up so they're not hanging down, and we're good to go. I'll have before and after pictures after all these lights. You can see the difference. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.